Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to tell with another mini Hollywood hot topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, let's get to this Real Housewives of Atlanta recasting. Okay, so they have leaked the apparent cast of next season, and I actually like it, except for a couple of stuff. First, two people that they say is gone, and one has confirmed is gone, is Marlo and Sonya. I'm excited. Marlo, to me, last season did too much. I feel like she cheapens the brand a little bit. All of the tussling and wanting to fight and all this extra stuff she did, closing the door in Mayetta, like, come on now, like, damn, go to Zeus or something. Really, Marlo should have been at Zeus and Nene should have been back at Bravo, if we really want to be honest. I just feel like she tried to play the whole sympathy thing with her whole child background, and I'm not surprised they let her go. To be honest, I don't think they should have let her go as a full-time. In my opinion, she would have been better off as a friend than Sheree would this season that's coming up, about started to film. Sheree coming back as a friend to me makes no sense. We have no more to see from Sheree. We done got the She by Sheree jokes all out the way. We done seen the prison bait, all that stuff. We seen the Martell thing that she tried to conjure up. There's not much more for us to give. Marlo did amazing as a friend. A lot of people underestimate how great Marlo did as a friend. All those seasons that she was on before she got impeached. Marlo would be the ones to kind of drop the egg and run away. Drop the bug in the ear and run away. We need that back. Sheree can't do that. So I think this was a mistake letting her go completely. They should have kept her on as a friend and kicked Sheree to the curb. Now, Sonya, as you always say, you up out of there, okay? To me, Sonya has always been boring. It's like, damn. It's like watching a damn wall. She tried to, in my opinion, do so much to where she fits in with like the original girls, which is like the Sheree and the Marlos and stuff, and she didn't have her own opinion. She just wanted to have an opinion that fits in with everybody else. So I'm not surprised she got fired. Now, people are saying she had the baby for the storyline. I believe that a little bit, but not really. Her husband has really been wanting another baby, so I feel like it was more so because of that. But I think the storyline, helped that a little bit too. Okay, so the big mistake to me was getting rid of Marlo completely. That was really, really dumb. Marlo's the type of person you got to have in dosages. You can't have them all the time because it gets annoying. Okay, so that was a mistake. Now these new girlies. Let's get to these new girlies. These are the new girls that are being alleged to be a cast. So this Real Housewives of Atlanta blog posted it, which had Neighborhood Talk reposted after, I guess they did some fact checking. Hopefully it was a lot of. So they're saying Sheree's coming back, big mistake. Porsha's coming back, huge win. Kenya's coming back, my favorite. If y'all don't know, out of all housewives, Kenya's my favorite. Y'all probably think, damn, Pierre, you toxic. Oh, well. That's my favorite housewife of any genre is Kenya. Okay? Sorry. Drew coming back, thank God. I know some people didn't want Drew to come back, but Drew to me still has a lot for us to see in regards to the whole Ralph thing. I still want to know what happened between her and Ralph that made them go so south after the season ended, because last season was edited so weirdly. So I'm glad that Drew's given a second chance. Please don't lie though this season. That's gonna be the hardest battle for Drew this season. Don't lie. I hate liars. Please do not lie this season, because they will catch you in it quick. Okay? So these new girls that we have. First girl we have is Angela Reid. So Angela Reid, if you guys don't know, is the wife of Charles Oakley. So Charles Oakley, you guys, is a retired NBA player, and he has faced his own sort of drama just in the industry as of 2018. and also as of recently, because he did an interview in 2022 where he said he slapped Charles Barkley. Okay, so I think they're going with this casting with the Peter effect. So Peter, you guys all remember, he used to be the messy husband. Angela right here is the one under Porsha. Okay, that's Angela. So I think they're going for the Peter messiness sort of look. I see what they're doing. They actually did a real good job with how they're kind of putting this together. They just need to kind of move the pieces around if this is a true cast, so that way it could actually fit. He was even arrested for cheating for gambling. Like he was trying to finesse a part. He was trying to finesse a parlay.
Former NBA player has been arrested for allegedly trying to cheat at a Valley casino. Charles Oakley was taken into custody at the Cosmopolitan over the weekend and later released. The Nevada Gaming Control Board says the former New York Knicks star tried to change his wager on a game after the outcome was known. He is charged with gambling fraud.
Okay, and this was in 2018, and as of 2022, he did an interview where he talked about, like I said, slapping Charles Barkley and just his career just in general. I'm happy that they're casting her because I see what they're kind of going with this, because of his background. They're trying to see, they're trying to get some husbands that's not really scared, because he's had a lot of rivalries in the NBA, so they're trying to get some husbands that are not scared to kind of get into the mess like we used to have back in the day in Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they're casting this actually genius, okay? This is Angela right here. She has 3K followers on Instagram, and she loves her man, her Rick Fox, in my Tasha voice. Rick Fox. Foxy, okay? She loves her man because he Foxy, and all her children that she has with him. Okay, so I agree with this casting. I think this was a win in their book, because this is someone I could just tell from a picture she's not gonna be the one to take no shit. So we need people like that on the show. So this is a W. Okay, huge W. Next person that's new is Britney Edy. So Britney Edy, you guys, is her right here on the left of Angela. On the left of Angela, right here. Britney Edy is the one with the black shirt on with the white jacket over at the bottom. So she, you guys, is a huge insurance agent. Glad we get shining light a little bit on that. And she used to also date the infamous Rick Ross. She's an ex of Rick Ross. So if y'all know Rick Ross, y'all know that comes with the boss and a mess. Okay, so she even at one point called out Jennifer for not sleeping, but flirting with Rick Ross at one point some years ago when she was with him. Now she's huge in the podcast type of industry. She does a whole lot of podcasting type stuff on social media. And the fact that she's had a little bit of already a social media type of background, I think she'll fit right in with this cast. So I'm excited what she's going to bring. This is her, you guys.
Hey guys, it's your favorite insurance agent. It's Brit Edy, and I just want to let you guys know that the Cyber Monday sale is still going on. You can take 50% off of the Insurance Masterclass with the class. You get 2 complimentary one-on-one sessions with me. So that just means
she is gorgeous. Now she gives me the vibes. You know the girlies that host the master classes and does the seminars. She gives me a seminar type of girl, and y'all know how the seminar girls do. Yeah, they're messy. So she's a seminar girly, and I like the seminar girlies for TV because they're gonna give us what we want entertainment wise on reality television. I feel like she'll probably be the one to hold her own too amongst this cast. So I think this is another one that they took a huge W on too. Now this last one that's new that we have is Akila. So Akila, you guys, was on last season. I see a lot of you guys were like, oh, last season she was boring, etc., etc. This is what's interesting about her. She's friends with Mia, Porsha, and Kenya. So she's like a middleman. We need that. Because what scares me about just looking at this cast right now, Porsha has safety blankets all throughout this cast. She could fall back on Shamia. She could fall back on Drew. She could fall back on Aquila. Okay? She has her own already click embedded already in this cast, if this cast is even true. So we need somebody who's going to check her, but still be also friends with Kenya too, because that way Porsha is forced to tell us the truth in regards to everything that's going on, especially with this new filing with this whole divorce situation. So I think she'll work with this cast too. Plus, she's a huge advocate for sickle cell. That's something that her and her husband really go hard for, is sickle cell. So her husband, you guys, has been in the NFL, and he's a running back. All right. And this is a picture of her daughter. She appeared on last season. And another thing, I keep saying last season she was boring. They edited last season messed up. So a lot of the stuff we didn't even get to see. They cropped out and cut out a whole lot of stuff. The cast all talked about this. Kenya went on tangents and rants about this. So we can't really give her a fair shake based off of the little clips that we saw for last season. Okay. Now, let's get to Shamia. Shamia's another one I feel like they should have made a friend. I feel like we're going to have somebody who's going to defend Porsha right or wrong, and we don't want that. I'm sorry. We need to hold Porsha's feet to the fire. You know your check is big, Porsha. You're going to have to work for it, okay? What Marla said, I'm going to make Kenya work for her check. I'm going to make her work for her check. You're going to have to work for your check, okay? And Shamia's going to prevent that. Anytime Porsha does something, she's going to defend it, excuse it, etc. Now, Shamia's married to African. Porsha's married to African. And their husbands, I believe, are friends. So they're probably doing that just so that way they could get some husband scenes in. But still, we've seen a little bit of Shamia. And it's the stuff that we've seen from her, I feel like still gives her the chance to be a full-time, because she has brought it a lot of times, especially when she came at Phaedra during the reunion. She didn't back down to Phaedra. That's one person, in my opinion, who had Phaedra shook. During the whole reunion, Phaedra didn't know what to say. So it's not like she's not witty enough. It's the fact that I feel like I don't want too many people that's in there that's too clicky with Porsha, to the point where she has people doing her dirty work, one, and two, excusing her to the point where we don't really find out anything about what's really going on in Porsha's life. All we get is twerking scenes. That's the issue. I would make her a friend of, though. Now, Sheree get demoted every 2 seasons. Poor Bookie, like, she either gets demoted or fired. I'd be pissed if I was her. Like, why y'all keep letting me go? They make her. You think about it like a 9 to 5. They make Sheree full time, and then next thing you know, next week you working part-time hours. You went from 40 hours to 10 every other week. Like, damn. Why y'all do that? Just either get rid of her or stop egging her along. Like, to me, Sheree should not be in this roster. I feel like it doesn't make sense for her to be amongst this group. Like, it's kind of like, And I already know what she's going to do. She's going to try to start a fake beef with Porsha because of the problems they had in the past. And it's going to be, like, exhausting. Okay? And that's what I think of the rebranding of the cast. I think they're doing good for what they are, because we're getting a whole lot of new people in the mix. Plus, an old face or two in, which I think the cast needed. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about this rebrand and some of the new girlies, and what y'all think about some of their past now that I've dug up. Okay, now T, you guys, has basically exposed her friend Yasmin's business because her BD tried to pick up his son, and Yasmin was not home, and he brought a shovel.
On the side of her house. Why are you on the side of her house? For what? Your kid is not here. Your kid is not here. He got a shovel. You got a shovel for what? Yeah.
A shovel is crazy.
Beat me with a shovel? You want to beat me with a shovel? Why are you on the side of her house? Why are you on the side of her house? Why are you on the side of her house? Why are you on the side of her house? For what? Your kid is not here. Your kid is not here. He got a shovel. You got a shovel for.
Now, she put, my friend wanted to go to dinner, so I babysat her son. All of a sudden, this man shows up at my house telling me to give me his son. I never met this man a day in my life. If fumble a family and fumble a contract was a person, ooh, I would never give my friend's son to somebody I don't know at 5 a.m. in the morning, especially if they're having a dispute. Marsh, she's talking to you, bitch. Now, not too much on Marsh, though. She did what she could. You got a problem, call the police. And that's exactly what he did. And then threatened my life after the police showed his son safe and sound with his baby mother. Came to the door with a shovel ready to beat my head in, as he so said. Thank God the baby wasn't there. This man is dangerous and not fit to be a father. At Lakers, at Jeannie Bus, at Christian Wood, I will see you in court.
Ass nigga, police ass snitch ass nigga. Shut up, bitch. Your son's not here. He's gone. I already told you. He's out of town. Hope you never see your baby again. Ass nigga, police ass snitch.
Now, this is messages she posted between T and Christian. He claims he was trying to get the baby because Yasmin was allegedly in jail and he's the legal guardian. T refused because she doesn't know him and felt the child's responsibility was her hands. So I said, yes, she is. I'm giving the baby to her as planned. And then she says, should I have her mom call you? Give me my son. She is not. I really don't want to get no more police involved. And then she says, I don't even know her baby daddy. I'm not giving her kid to somebody I don't know. And then he says, Christian Wood, look it up. I'm here outside giving you my son. And then she says, all right, call the police. Good night. And then he says, I'm having her mom call you and I'm calling the police. And the top was cut off. I guess he's saying that the mom's on the way or something like that. I'm on my life. I'm really trying to help you. I'm the legal guardian of that child. Yaz is in jail. If you refuse to give me my son, they will say it's kidnapping. I hope he's strapped. I'm going to see you around. I know who you are. Should have stayed out of it. And she said, you may see me around, but you won't see them around because they leaving out of town. Thanks for all of these threats, though, Laker. I'm going to send this to Jeannie Bus. My team will be in touch. Okay? T did the right thing. She did the right thing, but she did the wrong thing. The wrong thing was putting all this on social media because now you expose your friend business. The right thing, she give her baby to that to the guy, to the baby dad. I'm sorry. If somebody leaves you with their kid, somebody leaves you with a dog, you don't give it to somebody because they claim they know that other person. It's just facts. So she did wrong. She did right with that. I feel like she did the absolute right thing with that. Was it over dramatic, over the top? Yes. But when somebody with a nigga comes with a shovel, what do you think they're going to do with it? They ain't digging up a garden. Like, the fuck? So I get her reacting like that. I just don't agree with her putting all this out on social media because it could have really been handled behind the scenes and you still could have got him in trouble for doing what he did. Because here's the thing with relationships. You get in the mix of a relationship, they both one day going to end up turning against you. It ain't happening to me. It ain't happening to other people. They start treating you like you the enemy, like it's your fault they got issues. Like you're the one who's the judge that's having them have all these legal issues. So T needs to tread lightly because one day Yasmin might wake up and be like, why you expose my baby daddy, bitch? And then T gonna be like, what you mean? She threatened me. What do you mean? And next thing you know, they start going back and forth. It's a fallout. So that part she shouldn't have did with the whole social media activities, but everything else I get. Her keeping the receipts even better because if he does do something to hurt her, she has that to sort of back that up. Now his sister claims that Yasmin went on and did something to end up getting her arrested, and that's why he went up there to pick up the son. He said, I'm with my brother and been with him the entire night. This is a lie. Yasmin popped up at my brother's home with 3 other girls, hopped the fence, vandalized his cars and home, and the neighbors called the police. She was arrested, and the cops told my brother that CPS would get involved and to get his son. Yasmin's friend gave Christian the address to his son and was told T has him. Me and Christian went to go get the baby, and I told my brother to call the cops so they can dispute the situation and safely give the child to him. When the cops arrived, Yaz was out of jail. The cops advised her to let him see his son. T snuck out the back door at 4 a.m. with the baby to Jasmine's house. We left to go to Yasmin's house peacefully. The shovel was against the sliding door. My brother grabbed it to move it. Now, once he threatened, hit, or attacked. Now, T, did he bring the shovel or was the shovel there? T snuck out the back door 4 a.m. The shovel was against the sliding door. My brother grabbed to move it. Now, was the threat or hit or attack? Anyway, T ran out of Yasmin's house, then called the cops and lied and said we had a pow-pow. What I won't let anyone do is lie and assassinate my brother's character and post different stories of the story. He did nothing wrong, but tried to locate and get his son before CPS got involved. This is sick and disgusting, and with him the entire time. I still feel like she did the right thing in regards to recording everything. I just hope that she didn't lie on this man's name and potentially could get his career ruined. Now, in regards to not giving a baby to him, I think that's what you like. My whole thing, you can't give a baby. If somebody says, watch this for me, and when you come back, you say, oh, I gave it to Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm going to give whatever you gave me to watch back to you. Whatever you plan to do with it after that, oh, well. Now you can't say I finagled or messed with your stuff. I gave it back to you. So can you really be mad at T? No. Can you be mad at her for the social media activity? Yes. It does give a little clout hungry. Because what are we supposed to do with this? I'm just saying. Now, Fallon, you guys, this is what I mean with y'all. If some of y'all don't got no true friend, that bitch not your friend. Okay? Fallon's friend posted a video of her basically looking like happy and giddy about the divorce, saying that she could possibly get back.
Fallon, what? Now that Simon is single, his money might be available. So Fallon, what?
To me, this is so bad. No true friend like that is going to post, especially so soon. This looks so thirsty, Aretha. Thirsty. Vomit. Why would you do that? Fallon I think will never ever get back with Simon. I feel like Simon is a prideful African, okay? A prideful African. He's just not gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and the goal to say, oh, I want to be back with you. He's just no. I just don't see that, especially after he had another baby. She had another baby. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. I think Porsha is somewhere laughing at this video with him in bed while they're eating African delicacies. Okay. Now, Roxy did an interview with the Breakfast Club where she talked about how her and Terrence planned this whole argument to get a week off of 1 and 6 apart because they worked all the way through. I don't know if I believe this. My job, I remember when I was little, 1 and 6 apart was like my dream job. I always wanted to be on 1 and 6 apart. Like, the fact that they ended it early, BET bring back 1 and 6 apart. 1 and 6 apart was one of the best shows BET ever had. I missed the New Year's countdown. They need to just bring that back and call it a day. The reason why I say I don't believe it, there's more to the clip than the walk-off. He called her breath stink. He said a whole lot of different stuff. So it kind of makes me like side-eye the whole thing being fake and them planning it out. But then again, Terrence ended up acting after 1 and 6 apart. So it could be true, though. We just need to bring the show back, okay? Let me know what y'all think about the Housewives recast. Do y'all think T was in the right? Should T have minded her business and just gave the baby to Christian? Or should she have did what she did, snuck out the back door, did a back flip, and gave the baby back to Yasmin? Okay? Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.